explosive and you shock it, right? Level 1 Mew Hing Iron Palm. We're not going to worry about the fist because this set is based on the palm, so I'm going to get you used to conditioning your palm only. That means the whole hand, okay, up to the wrist. So jowl up before, during and after. Fill the bag up with rice after, just say 108 days. If you feel you can, go to the next stage of sand, so it gets harder and more compact. Then go to wood chips, and then finally rocks, small rocks. So it's a progression, okay? Don't set a day or don't set a time that 108. I've just given you a number. Traditionally, it's like, 200 days of this, 400 of that. Just do it according to how your hand feels. Don't go and break a coconut for the sake of ego, but to only test your hand. Okay, otherwise you're going to injure it. I've injured mine, showing the breaks just recently for this video. So, you can have your hand on your hip, or you can have your hand up to keep you in the intent of fighting. Okay, so sometimes if I'm just practicing, I'm just using the one hand, I'll work on my posture. Yeah. So we're doing 5 strikes. And you're going to have this arm to allow the shoulder to relax. Okay, all the power has to go into the bag. So rice, full palm, rotate, down, back palm, chop, heel, fingers, and notice it's like this. Okay, it's not a claw like that. We're actually working the fingers as if we're trying to stab it in. Okay, so it's tricep and a quick tap, and that's it. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So notice how I'm just relaxing, allowing my hand to sink in. I'm not trying to overdo it, but I'm throwing my power correctly for me to get something. I can't just stand there and go. As a beginner, that's not even good. Okay, so if you want, you can get in your front stance. Left foot first. Right? To the other side. At least you're getting more realistic, right? And so forth. Put the gel on, massage. Always massage, look after your hands. Okay, so that's the iron palm, 4 stages. Rice, sand, wood chips, rocks. Just do 108 days of each, maybe have 4 bags and work it all together. Bang, 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 yeah? Up to you. Always take it easy. Always be cautious. Safety first. Look after your hands. Look after your health. Alright, so that's the Mew Hing level 1. Heavenly Thunder Palms and the Iron Palm only, not the fist, because this form is based on the palm and therefore it's better to understand it this way. All the best. Hi, I'm Sifu Garry Hearfield, Warrior Body Buddha Mind. Welcome to the Mew Hing Systems Iron Palm Level 1 Heavenly Thunder Palms. Now this is a fantastic set. It can be done fast or it can be done slow as well. It can be done in other ways such as using some dynamic tension and releasing of power with snap. But nevertheless, work on all of those when you practice. Okay, so if you did the form and it repeats the other side, you might want to go fast on the first one and then slow it down on the second, or just do it full belt. It's up to you. So this system is based purely on the iron palm, so there's no fist taught in this set. So you get to use the iron palm striking methods straight off the bat. Alright, so I'm going to break this down in sections. So section 1 starts with the salutation. the right fist, the left palm on top like a butt mace salute, but with the one finger, which is supposed to signify the Shaolin Mew Hing at the time. And then you're going to come up to your left breast, to your heart, and sink and push out and salute. Then you're going to rotate and pivot your hips slightly and switch to the right hand on the bottom with the left willow leaf, the reverse of the butt knee, right? But also signifies a Taoist connection. Then we're going to bring the hands back to your right hip. I'm going to step out 45 and you double butterfly palm like this. And as it comes out, the power must come from the rear leg, the hip rotation, the back, through the shoulders and out with the arms. And then it will grab. Then it will turn. So you need to pivot, right? From here, as I pivot, my power now is coming up, cutting up with the palm. This rear hand does this, right? So from here, see this? And then together, you get the power when you release the fingers, the G-link, right? So 1, 2, then I'm open here. I'm going to sweep down and pivot, use my waist, my stance, and then palm. Okay, this can be a grab, pulling the person in, deflecting a leg, parrying a punch, palm to the heart. Right, so full power on all these strikes if you're doing it slowly, like step by step. Then you're going to go up 45. This hand becomes a grab, but using the one finger, right? Right, so I've got the wrist, and then pull to your hip, and cut up 45 again, underneath the jaw, or the carotid artery, and then switch to a straight, palm up, break the whole chin, right? The jaw, snapping it. Then you're going to drop, twisting in your stance, and you're going to attack the ribs like this, or the liver. Now notice my stance. So after I've gone from here, 1, 2, I switch, I'm on my toes at the back, and I palm to the liver, okay, breaking the ribs. From here, I attack the inside of the person's thigh or leg, outside of the knee, collapsing. This hand traps down, and a single palm, using your horse stance. Okay, so I'll do it from the beginning. And then you're going to grab and double elbow, but this is also a neck, hair and chin break. Alright, so that's section 1. So once you've come from here, you've pushed the head up, you've exposed his body. That's when you drop with the chunking, the sinking power, and the palm as you twist, get the full shoulder and back in. Then attack the leg. This could be an arm grab, pulling him in, palm, grab his head, neck break. Okay, so that's section 1. So lift up like that and rip. So you have 2 powers you have to develop. Section 2 is you from here, you're going to rotate your shoulders and double elbow back. Then you half step forward and double palm, right? So if I was here, pull, double palm, or push, whatever you want, okay? Hit, rotate, palm. And if you was doing it step by step, to develop each power, it would be like that, right? If I was going to do it as a continuous, it's like that. You're learning to round this body to release the power, but you can break it right down even further, okay? So, 1, 2, 3, step back foot across, palm up, and then drop. So, I'm covering trap or parry, bridge, control, palm. Right, so it goes all in step, palm. Then I do 2 half steps and 2 yin germ back palm. 1, 2, and notice I'm trapping and rolling like a lapsal of Wing Chun. Then we're going to step, trap with the left, back palm. Then half step, 1, 2, palms. So, here, palm, sink, chase, chase, back palm, chase, chase, 45, 45 into the body. Step, palm. Here, palm, hip, chase, chase, trap and back palm. 1, 2, 3, 4, lift up, step forward again, palm, half step, bong, palm, half step, bong, chop out, hitting the breast, 45, straight palm into the body, ribs or solar plex, step back, grabbing, attacking again to that liver. Alright, so that's that section. So I've done from here, palm. Right, half step, drop, half step, drop, 45 straight, body underneath, grabbing, palm into the body. Then from, actually we'll stop there. So, the next section, after we've done this, so the punch is coming, I double tap, because it's a powerful strike, otherwise I just use one hand, right? But of course it's very hard, I'm going to nullify and neutralize, and then using your palm and your body to whip, right? Like that. So it's going to be a heavy, heavy strike. Heavenly Thunder Palm name is a very powerful name in the Chinese arts. Heaven and thunder. Look it up on the I Ching, the 2 guas together, what it means. Do your research. So, to have a thunder palm, it must be destructive, it must be, in ancient world, people have a thunder god. The Taoists have a thunder god, Lei Gong. Right, so this whole mythology comes into how much power you can release, like thunder. It scares the hell out of people. It also clears the air. After a storm, it's nice and peaceful, everything's back to normal. So thunder done slow has its health benefits for clearing, done hard, it's got its destructive side. Yeah? So, and heaven, or the sky, tin, right, means heaven as well, is sky in Chinese, depending on what religious sect or the way you perceive the heavens. The Taoists also had the heavens, and also the sky also meant heaven. Okay, so the atmosphere there. Alright, so we've done, we've just come from this last one here, right? So I've stepped, I sink, and notice I push out, right? And then this rear hand is skimming to here. So if the guy was standing his left side forward like this, right, I could chop into his pectoral, tearing it off the chest plate, right, like this. So you use that, and then it pushes out. This is hidden, right? Looks like just a normal palm forward, but you can see it's this, yeah? And then this one's forward, and then this one into the body. Then, see how this comes up, and then straight in. Now, then this does that. So what I need to do is now I've pulled him in. I drop that hand, I smash him back in the ribs, I come around by coming forward like this. Right? So 1, 2, 3, right? Together. Now that can be done just here, or low in a cat stance, because if I brought my leg around the back of the person's leg, use this as a sweep, and there's a palm to help push, yeah, for a sweep. So if I'm in here like this, right, I bridge, I come through, bam, take it down, right, like this, like that, but together, using the leg. And that will drop your power, right? If I was going here, pop, I could go face and body, or if I'm already underneath his punch, again, I'm attacking in low, underneath the armpit, and the liver together, right? So look at the targets when you're doing all your forms, okay? And look at what setups can be applied. So, 1, palm, hit. This hand now grabs, pulls back, this one traps, and then you're in a cat stance. From here, right, I pull back to a half step, and then palm. Step forward, palm. And notice this hand has to help the other hand. And then we're going to go mug fanning, then this hand turns to a grab, and so you can see it better from here. 1, 2, half step, 2, half step, 2. So the guy punches, I block, he over punches with the other hand. There's my grab and break. Then that's done 3 times, that's 6 movements. Here, pop, double push, pull back, palm, step forward, palm, then step back, 1, step back, 2, step back, 3, step forward, 1, 2, 3, gotcha, cutting palm to the side. Then you're going to pivot using your hips and split with the elbows. Then drop down with the double claws over the top in a circular arc. Okay, this is for a good takedown with a face pressure point. So I've come back to here in your cat stance. I come forward. Then I go 1, 2, 3. Yak yi sam. single palm chopping and cutting, rotate, elbow, tear down, and then you're going to spin and come up with the butterfly palm facing the opposite way, and you're going to restart the form from here. So I'm going to do it now. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. And you start again. If you're going to repeat and repeat. The ending, you should be finishing the same spot. You come up the butterfly palms, double palm, full power, sink in your stance, salute, one finger, Phoenix Eye. Alright, so that's the set. I'm going to go over it again. I'll go from a different angle. I'll do it outside so you can actually see it completely, but I want to try and break it down. It's very windy out there, you'll never hear it. So 1, there's your salutation. You spring off this right foot and double palm. Something's coming here. I grab and I chop, or palm, depending on what target you're hitting. Something's coming low, I'm going to sweep it and palm with my right hand. Someone grabs my wrist. Thanks very much. Thanks very much. They're giving it to you. Right? Trap down. Dropping the person, cutting them down inside. Hit the legs. Trap. Sink in your horse stance. Single palm. Break the neck. Or double elbow. Pulling them in. Right? This hand here. This hand here. Going high, this one low. Okay? Boom. Protected my center. Also, now I've got my my back. Right? My golden bell. Double palm. Step across. Sink with a single palm. Chase them down with a back palm. Pivot. Back palm. Chase them down with one step, 2 palms. 45 down. 45 down. Step. Sink. Half step. Bong sao. Palm. Bong sao. Palm. Chopping palm. Straight palm. Body. Step back. Hit the body. Pulling on the pressure points of the wrist. On the arm to activate. Hit again. Step through. And you're crouching low, so you could be ducking as well, right? Now, grabbing a handful of whatever into a palm. Step forward. Yang Joe. Monk fanning. Grab and break. Now, that could be just monk fanning all the way, but look at the possibilities for your breaks, right? So you do 3 of them going back with half steps, and then you step forward, bam, 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 palm. Double elbow as you open up, claw down. And you're going to start again. Right, so I'll come to here, sink. One finger, willow leaf. Alright. so already you should know your claw bag, your roller bar skills. I've got plenty of clips online. You can always look at them if you don't know. Your iron palm training, obviously you've started that, so you wouldn't be getting this this set. Okay, so together you do iron palm, do your meditations, use your jowl, break it down, use your sandtail techniques with a partner and see if it works. And then try putting it in like self-protection, you know, if you work in clubs or the pubs, something to look at, because sometimes as soon as you throw a fist in court it looks a bit more aggressive than I just have my palms up, bam, down they go. Alright, so hope you enjoyed this Heavenly Thunder Palms, the first set of the Mew Hing Level 1 Iron Palm Internal Coconut Break. Level 1 Mew Hing Iron Palm. We're not going to worry about the fist because this set is based on the palm, so I'm going to get used to conditioning your palm only. That means the whole hand. okay, up to the wrist. So jowl up before, during and after. Fill the bag up with rice. After, just say 108 days, if you feel you can, go to the next stage of sand, so it gets harder and more compact. Then go to wood chips, and then finally rocks, small rocks. So it's a progression, okay? Don't set a day or don't set a time that 108. I've just given you a number. Traditionally, it's like 200 days of this, 400 of that. Just do it according to how your hand feels. Don't go and break a coconut for the sake of ego, but to only test your hand. Okay, otherwise you're going to injure it. I've injured mine, showing the breaks just recently for this video. So you can have your hand on your hip, or you can have your hand up to keep you in the intent of fighting. Okay, so sometimes if I'm just practicing, I'm just using the one hand, I'll work on my posture. Yeah. So we're doing 5 strikes. And you're going to have this arm to allow the shoulder to relax. Okay, all the power has to go into the bag. So rice, full palm, rotate, down, back palm, chop, heel, fingers, and notice it's like this. Okay, it's not claw like that. We're actually working the fingers as if we're trying to stab it in. Okay, so it's tricep and a quick tap, and that's it. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So notice how I'm just relaxing, allowing my hand to sink in. I'm not trying to overdo it, but I'm throwing my power correctly for me to get something. I can't just stand there and go. As a beginner, that's not even good. Okay, so if you want, you can get in your front stance. Left foot first. Right? To the other side. At least you're getting more realistic, right? And so forth. Put the jowl on, massage. Always massage, look after your hands. Okay, so that's the iron palm, 4 stages. Rice, sand, wood chips, rocks. Just do 108 days of each, maybe have 4 bags and work it all together. Bang, 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 yeah? Up to you. Always take it easy. Always be cautious. Safety first. Look after your hands. Look after your health. Alright, so that's the Mew Hing level 1. Heavenly Thunder Palms and the Iron Palm only, not the fist, because this form is based on the palm and therefore it's better to understand it this way. All the best. explosive and you shock it, right?